Coming up next, the main event. Duane "Bang" Ludwig returning to the Denver area for the first time in over a year to take on Shinya Kumazawa. Welcome back to Friday Fight Night here on HDNet. I'm Kenny Rice along with Ron Kruk here ringside for mixed martial arts action. Well, it's been an exciting evening so far here on Friday Fight Night on HDNet. Now we get ready for the main event. Shinya Kumazawa is going up against Duane Ludwig, the world champ who comes back to the Denver area for the first time in over a year. And Ron, recently you had a chance to catch up with him in his training.
Well, we already know that Duane "Bang" Ludwig is one of the sport's premier strikers, but now he's adding a solid ground game to that resume, and he's learning it from an MMA legend.
Bang, my nickname is Bang. I got it. I just gave it to myself. You know, it rolls with my first name. I don't want to have anyone else give me a name that maybe I didn't like. Right now I'm trying to boss route, and it's going. It sucks, you know.
4, 3, 2, 1. Next.
Boss is just intense, and it makes you go. But that's why I come out here because there's a lot of people I was training with, and they're not pushing me. They're not giving me to the next level, and Boss definitely does that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Next. 2 more minutes. Almost. Up. Hey, hop. Duane and I met a long time ago. I was in Denver at the Boss Rutan Invitational. It was an event that I put on. And he was a kid. He was 18, 19 years old. And he came in. And he was destroying our much larger opponents. We took this old dude out. I mean, like a 30-year-old guy, big guy, 30 pounds heavier than him. Bam, high kick down again. And I go, whoa, I look at jump ready. He was the matchmaker. I said, man, this kid. So we approached Duane. And from one thing led to another, we started training together. And yeah, we had a connection since then.
He's intense. I like Boss is like he's a human Jack Russell. He's just high, you know, from the get-go, from morning till night, just high intensity. But you know, honest, tells you how it is, and he's just not afraid to speak his mind, like you said. Boss is Boss. He's definitely unique, a lot of soul and personality. That's Boss.
Right straight, left together. It is a typical workout we're doing, but it's like 2 or 3 times a week only. This is the kind of workout you don't want to do too much, because it takes you use every muscle group that you're using in fighting. You know, there's a lot of power and conditioning in between, so it's all mixed up. Punch, knee, punch, knee, punch, knee, and 4 punches, knee.
It's kind of like, you know, it's like he's my steroid kind of thing. You know, everyone's like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, they need to take steroids to get that next level. And I think Boss is my steroid, so that's exactly what it is.
30 seconds each, and push it. Yeah, I truly believe that 2007 could be Duane's breakout year. I mean, the way he's growing right now, he feels way more solid. Duane's got everything that he needs to become a champion, for sure.
What an incredible night of fights, and now it's time for our Ring of Fire main event, and here comes Shinya Kumazawa. Denver's own Duane Ludwig enters the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event? Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in tonight at 166 pounds, representing Tushin and fighting out of Okinawa, Japan. Please welcome Shinya Kumazawa! And his opponent in the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in tonight at 168 pounds. Fighting out of Thornton, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Duane "Bang" Ludwig!
Okay, gentlemen, we went over your instructions already. I expect a good, clean fight. Only stop when I say stop. Any questions? Questions? Touch gloves.
Here we go with our main event, Duane "Bang" Ludwig. Shinya Kumazawa, coming over from Japan, really got on the world map with a runner-up spot last year in the Pancrase Neo Blood Tournament. And that's when he got noticed. Not nearly as many fights, Ron, but people have been asking, how good is this guy?
That's quite an honor if you don't know. So this guy is legitimate, but don't blink because Bang Ludwig has got dynamite in those hands, and he can end this at any time if he connects.
This is round one. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Ludwig, still a little dispute over that UFC knockout fast time of all time over Jason Goulet. Was it 4 seconds or was it 11 seconds as officially recorded?
That's right. The debate goes on. Either way, it was fast. Kumazawa, he has very solid submission skills. He's also very aggressive, but as we said at the beginning of the broadcast, he's known for standing and exchanging with his opponents. I just don't think that is the wise idea, and this, getting on the ground, could be a good move.
Well, sprawling out there is Ludwig, and he's back up on his feet.
Really, at this point in the fight, Ludwig's just really kind of feeling his opponent out, and a nice takedown by Kumazawa.
Kumazawa now feeling the quickness of Ludwig as he spins out of it. He's back on his feet.
Spun out of it quickly.
Tries to come in with a knee, and right back was Ludwig. And again, Ludwig is not going to let him take him down.
No.
Continues to show good defense there and gets a good kick in.
That connected.
That might have left a mark.
Absolutely it did. I heard that one all the way over here. And Shinya wisely goes in for the takedown. Now, Ludwig has lost 2 of his last 3 fights, so he needs to get back on the winning track and get on a roll here.
As we heard from him earlier, Ron, he's studied this guy. He's not taking Kumazawa for granted at all. He's treating this like the big-time fight that it is.
And he has to. He really does, because Shinya Kumazawa is one of those guys that if you overlook him, he will surprise you with a submission.
He's working hard on that left leg of Ludwig. Seems like he's been there for about a minute now, trying to get that takedown.
We know Ludwig is one of the premier strikers in this sport. Shinya goes for a takedown. But training with MMA legend Bas Rutten, he has really been working on his takedown defense, his ground skills. And if he can complete the evolution of his fight game, that is scary. Look out.
And again, he sprawls out, shows good defense on the mat, back up and gets a kick in.
Kenny, never before, he does not look like the biggest guy. Oh, that knee landed.
That was a good knee.
Doesn't look like the biggest guy, but when he connects with some of those knees and those high kicks, it's unbelievable how powerful they are.
Now right in front of us here in the corner. Kumazawa doing a good job actually after taking that knee to keep enough composure to try to get it back on the mat and slow the tempo down.
A lot of people that have received one of those knees from Bang Ludwig have not been able to get back up and keep their composure.
30 seconds to go here in this round.
Now Ludwig's got his back.
And he works there with a couple of hammers. Now watch him get to the side of the head. And he's trying to get inside now for a guillotine. Is he going to get a rear naked choke in here? He's trying to work it there with his left arm.
Doesn't have it, and smart.
Stand back up, don't waste any more energy.
You bet, veteran fighter, he knows. Oh, just missed with that strike.
Seconds to go here in this first round.
Ludwig being aggressive and just keeps moving forward. Nice straight kick, followed by a high kick.
And again, Ludwig is not going to be thrown down.
No.
Once again, good defense. Kumazawa Has taken a couple of good shots here, though, and responded.
'Straight shot that landed.
10 seconds to go here in this round. He just misses with that knee.
Yeah. Seeing a little bit of everything from Ludwig in this first round.
Round 1 comes to an end. Duane "Bang" Ludwig fighting back home for the first time in over a year.
Well, of course, his strategy coming in was to keep it standing and get the big KO. And here is the knee that knocked Kumazawa back. That could have been the big KO he was hoping for. Great shot there by our cameras as that knee landed, without a doubt.
You look in the corner of Shinya Kumazawa. And Kumazawa, very calm. Yesterday,
Yes.
through all of it, he doesn't speak English. Maybe that helped him in the situation. He was very calm with all the fighters weighing in, and Ludwig, I thought, was very respectful as well. It was a low-key weigh-in for both these guys.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of respect between these two. You know, Kumazawa enters with a 10-1-1 record. So he's got some ring experience. He knows how to keep his composure. And right now he's fighting a pretty smart fight.
We're in round 2. Nice leg work there by Ludwig.
And here come the kicks.
Oh, big roundhouse. He missed with that. And coming in, trying to grab that leg again is Kumazawa. Has him right against the ropes in front of us.
And again, smart by Kumazawa for taking that and then going right back in and trying to take Ludwig down.
Right here, straight in front of us. Kumazawa on his back. Ludwig trying to get a couple of punches in there.
He might be working a knee bar attempt here at this point, but the ref might stand this up pretty quickly, but those elbows are getting through as Ludwig's just picking his spots.
Good elbows to the side there as well. Ludwig is scoring with these punches.
Yes. Doesn't get any closer than this, and then Duane says, come on, stand this up, I got work to do.
Ludwig with the knee and another one.
Those will take their toll. Very effective with the knees. And again, Kumazawa smartly just goes down for the takedown. He's holding on right now. I don't think he wants to get back up at this point. He knows what's coming.
Ludwig now.
And look at that.
What about that for a surprise? Ludwig shoots in.
That'll make Coach Boss Rutan happy back in LA.
He stands up. He pointed over in the stands at some of his fans here. I don't know, as if to say, look, I could do the takedown if you needed it.
Now he's going to work. I'm telling you, no one has more powerful leg kicks than Duane Ludwig, and those will start to take effect on any fighter.
Right, I think he was pointing. I think Elliot Marshall was waving back to him when he showed the takedown. And Ludwig has done, you talked about working with Bas Rutten, one of the legends in MMA.
Right.
It's certainly shown here. He's been very good with his defensive game.
And now he's attempting a triangle choke.
Wow.
If he can pull this off, or the ground and pound, and Shinya's about ready to tap out. No, he gets out of it. And Duane lets him up. Duane showing a little bit of everything from the arsenal right now.
He is, and you know, he's not, if he thinks he's got it, he'll stay with it, but he's not wasted his energy.
Right.
And you can see his conditioning right there. He's still on his toes.
Absolutely. He's enjoying this. You can see a cut on the forehead of Kumazawa at this point.
Duane Ludwig, another roundhouse kick, and he high steps his way out.
And comes back with another good knee and another good knee, and look at him. He's breaking through into the open.
Absolutely, he could go all the way. And if he connects with one of those knees again, he will go all the way. Look at the power in those leg low kicks.
That's LaDainian Tomlinson kind of stepping up through all of that.
Wow.
Ludwig here is putting on a little bit of a clinic, I would say, at this stage.
Without a doubt, and as I mentioned before, losing 2 of his last 3 fights, this is a great opportunity for him to try some of the things that he's been working with Coach Boss Rutan. I mean, we know about his striking, and here we go. Nice shot there.
You see him going to work there around the neck of Kumazawa. Kumazawa, is he going to tap?
That's the old head and shoulder choke. And does he have it? He sure does.
He's down. That's it. Duane Ludwig has done it.
Kenny, what an exhibition by Duane Bang Ludwig. I mean, we know he's a striker. We know he can come in there and land those high kicks and the low kicks, but he just put on a clinic, as you said. We saw a little bit of everything.
And there you see Shinya Kumazawa, very gallant opponent, but I think Duane Bang Ludwig was at the top of his game tonight.
Even with the flying knee, that seemed to get through and actually catch Shinya. Great shot from our camera people right there. And then the head and shoulder choke finishes him off. Great fight tonight by Ludwig.
And Duane Ludwig being congratulated, a very popular fighter, as you would imagine, a world champ who comes back to the Denver area and fights for the first time in over a year against one of the really hot young stars in MMA, Shinya Kumazawa, as we talked about earlier, after his performance last year in the Pancratius Neo Blood tournament. That runner-up finish in that very well-respected tournament opened a lot of eyes, but he runs into a Duane Ludwig tonight who was at the very top of his game.
What's bothering you? Painful? No, you can't do that.
All right, let's go now back into the ring with Keith and get the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner at 4 minutes and 32 seconds of round number 2. From the red corner, Duane Bang Ludwig!
And it was Duane with a Bang Ludwig returning here to Denver to pick up the victory tonight over the highly touted Kumazawa. Standing by now with Ron is the winning fighter, Duane Ludwig.
Duane Bang Ludwig, we know that you are one of the premier strikers in this sport, but tonight we saw a little bit of everything from the arsenal. Talk about this fight.
I've just been training a lot. I'm just trying to get more well-rounded, trying to work the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu. I've been training up in Boulder with Elliot and Amal Leeson School. I've been rolling with Batista out in Millennia and Rancho Cucamonga. I started training with Boss Rutan again. I got Christian Allen, one of the best pad holders. I got Nate Marquardt. You know he's going to be the UFC champ here soon. So I got a great group of guys. So it's just, I'm putting in the time, but they're teaching me the technique, so I got to thank them.
All those guys, some impressive names, and you didn't even mention one of the MMA legends that you've been rolling with out in California, Boss Rutan. How has he helped your fight game?
Don't put me on the spot. I said boss too. Boss is just a very intense individual, and he makes me train hard. And he's the one that pushes me, and I really respect him. So I have no question when he tells me what to do. I believe in him 100%.
Duane, it was a dominating performance. Let's take a look at some of the highlights and talk us through it.
Where are we looking out here? He just kept trying to shoot, so I just wanted to catch him with the knee on the way in. He is a very game opponent. Most of the Japanese fighters are, and I just been working a lot of takedown defense. But one thing the Japanese fighters don't do, they fight at weight. They don't cut weight. So I came in much heavier. I cut 15 pounds, so I was much stronger. But I went for the submission because I hurt my right hand, so I wanted to get a submission in, and there you go. I've been working the jiu-jitsu, so there it is.
Got it done. Well, I know that you wanted to start off 2007 the right way. Well, you started off with a bang. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I got to thank some sponsors. I got to thank Brothers Barbecue. I didn't put their logo on my shorts, but I still appreciate the support. And Bill from FJR Jewelers, he's been hooking me up with custom fight jewelry. I got to thank Bill. He's the man. He's making my wife look pretty with little money for me, so I got to appreciate that. Sven Bean for taking me so far. All my training partners and all my sponsors. So thank you. God bless.
All right, Duane.
Whoa! I don't want to get in trouble. Sleep on the couch tonight, baby. Jess, I love you. Thanks for Jess. Hello. Thanks, baby. I love you.
Smart move, my friend. Enjoy this win.
And one of the best moves of the night for Duane was making sure he thanked the right people and the right person at the very end, Ron.
That is a veteran fighter. He knows who comes first. But what an incredible performance by Duane "Bang" Ludwig as his fight game continues to evolve. Give Shinya Kumazawa credit, though. He came in and really fought a good fight. He was just outclassed.
And, Ludwig never let Kumazawa get into his game because he was always in that sprawling defense and never really let it turn into a mat contest.
That's true, and that's kind of the evolution of his game. He's realizing some of the things that he needs to do, and Ludwig basically worked on a little bit of everything tonight. This was a key victory for him because he had lost 2 out of 3, and now he's got to get on a roll and keep it going.